So, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 21 of our Sunderland career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against West Ham. So it's not going to be the easiest of games, but we're hoping we can come out on top, especially as we've got pretty much our strongest possible lineup. So hopefully we can maybe get Chelemons and Bellerin to start playing well, as they've just been instated into the squad. And also, the reason why Renato Sanchez is playing instead of Dele Alli is because Dele Alli is still injured at this moment in time. West Ham have a good chance for themselves. They goes for goal, and it's actually Mark Noble, I think, that has fired the ball into the back of the net, and it's a wonderful goal as well. And I don't know how he was allowed that much room in the centre. John Stones trying to put a good challenge in, couldn't get anywhere near the ball, and Mark Noble scores a wonderful goal there within the 20-minute mark to give West Ham a 1-0 lead at the Bowling Ground. A lovely ball over the top here. We squeeze it through. Mateus Pereira's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. You bet he does. What a fantastic goal right into the top-hand corner. And there was no stopping that one. Even though it was on his weak foot, I had the faith in him. It was a lovely win from Correa. A lovely ball through from Mbolo. And Mateus Pereira had it all to do, but he still manages to find the back of the net past Adrian as he picks up his first goal this season. And what a beauty it was. However, it's a really good chance of West Ham. They got Nathan Redmond down the wing. It's a wonderful save from Jack Butland, and the second save is even better. I don't know whether he knew much about it, but it was a wonderful double save. So the final whistle goes, and we just about managed to salvage a point from the game. Breeden Mbolo is my man of the match. He did play it very well, setting up the goal for Pereira as well, but a little bit disappointed that once again we're dropping points. We've got to be doing a lot better than this. So, Frankfurt have come back to us and said they will, in fact, go ahead and match their deal for Lee Cattermole. So, it looks like Lee Cattermole could be leaving the club and going to Frankfurt on a £5 million deal. And Paulo Dybala has, in fact, said that he wants a little bit more money on his contract. So, go ahead and offer him $80,000, a 4-year deal, and a crucial first-team player to see if we can try and link the Paulo Dybala deal to come to us. What an amazing signing that will be if we could pull it off. So, we also now get a transfer for Rico Henry for Borussia Dortmund, and I am not going to let this guy go because this guy I do really like, and he will be a future player at the club. I know it because he plays really well. But the next game of the episode is going to be a playoff round for the Champions Cup, which is going to be up against Shamrock Rovers. So I do have all faith in my squad that we are going to win this one. So we are actually going to sim the first leg, and then if we have to play the second leg, we will do. But I still believe we're going to win it, even with our second team line out. So we are now going to go ahead and sim the game up against Shamrock Rovers, which I am hoping we are going to go ahead and win because it is the playoff round to get into the Champions League, and we end up losing the game at 1-0. Brennan scores the goal for them in the first half, which gives them a 1-0 lead going into the second leg. So we will end up playing the second leg, and we will have to win that game 2-0 or more if we want to get through. We've also got a transfer for now for Emmanuel Giaccherini from Udinese, and if they go ahead and give us 1 million more, we will let him go. Also, players sold. Liam Agnew's gone to Shrewsbury, and also Lee Cattermole's gone to Frankfurt. And also, look at this, guys. It is incredible. Paulo Dybala has joined the club on a £17 million deal plus Fabio Borini. I'm not actually sure what his rating is going to be, but we'll have to wait and see. We're going to go down. He's currently an 81 rated striker. He's got some incredible stats. Look at all of them in the dark greens. He's got some really good long shots, finishing, dribbling, curve. He can play striker, can play centre forward. He's got 2-star weak foot, which is a little bit disappointing, but he's got 4-star skill moves. This guy looks like an absolute animal. So him and Angel Correa are going to be two fantastic strikers we're going to have up top. However, it's now time for the second and probably final game of the episode, which is going to be at home, and we're hoping we can in fact come out. We're going to have to play it in our away kit actually, because I don't think I'm going to be able to distinguish the colours very well, but making his debut in this game is going to be Paulo Dybala, our biggest signing yet, our highest rated player. Well, he's not our highest rated player, but highest rated player that we've originally brought in, and he's also our most expensive transfer fee. So let's see if he can live up to the bill. We squeeze the ball through to Lens here. Lens actually got more room than I actually thought. He's cutting in down the right hand side. He cuts across the goal. He goes for goal, and it's a good save by the former Manchester United shot stopper. West Brom with a good chance. They cut inside. They go for goal, and their shot goes inches wide of the post. McManaman's shot there, I thought was going to be finding its way into the bottom corner. Jack Butland was at full stretch. I don't think he thought it was going to go wide of the post, but maybe Paulo Dybala's got a good chance for ourselves here as he plays the ball through to Lens. Lens with the step over, cuts back inside, goes all the way, plays the ball to Renato Sanchez. Sanchez through to Dybala. Dybala on the turn, and Dybala, just for the half-time break, scores his goal on his debut. What about that to mark your way into a first club? And Paulo Dybala, that's the reason I paid so much money for him, because I knew he could step up to the plate and score some crucial goals for us there. It's a lovely ball through to him. It's a lovely touch round his man, and a wonderful, powerful shot past Anders Lindegaard into the back of the net, giving us a 1-0 lead and picking up a goal on his debut. Paulo Dybala squeezing the ball through to Renato Sanchez. Sanchez taking the ball round Lindegaard. He goes for the goal, and then Lindegaard with a really good save there. I thought Renato Sanchez should have in fact found the back of the net, but you can't take anything away from the goalkeeper there as he comes out with a punch there as well. But just before that, he made a fantastic save for denying Renato Sanchez. But John Stones on the ball. John Stones squeezing it ball through to Patrick Van Aanholt, and just as the goalkeeper had made a fantastic save, I thought that was an easier one. Patrick Van Aanholt sliding in, taking the shot early, and I don't think the goalkeeper actually expected our left back to be that quick to take the shot. John Stones, a lovely chance from there. He skips past his player, and that's a lovely, smart finish from Van Aanholt on the slide to double our lead. Maybe we've got a lovely chance here. We squeeze the ball out wide to Lens. Lens is one on with the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. He can't, because Lindegaard once again has played very well in this game, has saved their bacon once again, but the ball comes out to Lens. Lens is going to pick up the missing pieces. He finds Patrick Van Aanholt, who finds John Stones. John Stones out wide to Dybala. Dybala with a fake shot round his man. He's from a tight angle, but he goes for goal. And Lindegaard once again with a good hand. Are we going to be able to pretty much win the game here? We can see Dybala in the middle. We squeeze the ball over to him. It's a lovely first time touch, and Dybala's picked up a second goal on his debut, and this is the reason, like I said when he scored the first goal, why we spent so much money on him. It's a lovely ball from Pereira, first time to the far post. What about that for a touch, and a first time finish past Lindegaard. He wasn't going to get anywhere near that one, and Paulo Dybala scored his second goal on his debut. So the final whistle goes, and I'm sure you guys can guess who my man of the match is going to be. It is in fact going to be our new signing, Paulo Dybala, as he picks up a 8.9 rating on his debut, picking up 2 goals and winning us the game 3-0. A wonderful performance by him. Let's see if he can keep that up. So we've got some more player training as well here. We're hoping Lennon can go up to a 64 rating, which of course he does do, because as he's on 4 different training drills, we're hoping we can try and start pushing his rating up really high, as if he gets to around about the 67, 68 rating, I do believe he will be good enough then to go straight into the first team lineup. But Bayern Munich have accepted a 3 million bid for Jan Kirchhoff. I know a few of you guys said maybe to try and go ahead and sign this guy. He does look alright. He had an awful debut for them when they played against Spurs. Also, Jan Vertonghen is going to be out for 5 days, but Jan Kirchhoff, I might buy him because a few of you guys said you would like me to bring him in. And also, Lemine Kone looks like another decent player that we could try and bring in, which is obviously another real-life signing that Sunderland have made. So we get a bid come back from Udinese saying they will go ahead and match 2.3 million, which is in fact his valuation. So we will let Emmanuel Giaccherini leave the club. We're also trying to go in for this guy, Wabi Kazi, which I think is another player that Sunderland have in fact signed on a deal, so maybe we could try and bring him in. And Jan Kirchhoff is going to be a player that's going to be coming into the club. I don't think I'm going to be using him that much, but I know few of you guys did say you would like me to sign him just to make it a little bit realistic that we have got yet another real player at the club. And I believe, let's have a look what his rating is, 75 rated, so he doesn't look too bad. He's centre defensive midfielder. He can also play centre back, 6'5", so he could be a good player to come in off the bench if needed, and maybe he can start in front of Quartes. So it isn't a bad deal, to be honest. £3 million for a 75 rated player, that's quite good. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you, bye bye.